Welcome to Small Biz Flash, your briefing on small business news, trends, and insights. I'm your host, Adam Hewitt. Thanks for joining me. Many small businesses use email marketing to reach prospects and customers, but a common mistake is to not segment the contact list. Segmentation targets recipients with messages and offers, increasing the likelihood of a positive response, so it's a tool that everyone should be using. We'll talk about how it works on today's episode. That's coming up right after the news roundup. All right, let's dive in. Confidence among small business owners fell to a decade low last month, according to the latest data from the National Federation of Independent Business. The NFIB's Small Business Optimism Index decreased by 1.1 points in April to 89.0. This marks the 16th consecutive month below the survey's 49-year average of 98. Labor quality was the top business problem at 24%, with inflation in second place by 1 point at 23%. Other findings from the report: the net percent of owners expecting higher real sales volumes deteriorated 4 points to a net negative 19%. And 49% of owners recently reported that supply chain disruptions still have either a significant or moderate impact on their business. The Wall Street Journal Vistage survey of small business owners found somewhat similar results. The proportion of small businesses moderately or extremely concerned about the impacts of a recession increased from 46% in March to 54% in April. While recession concerns were on the rise, pessimism about the national economy eased. However, the number of companies planning to add to their workforce or fixed investments in the next 12 months fell to lows comparable to August 2020 during the pandemic. Taking a final look at Bank of America's 2023 Small Business Owners Report, which we've examined over the last couple of episodes, digital marketing varies in importance among smaller companies. Nearly half, at 48%, prioritize digital-first marketing, but 26% prioritize other channels, while another 26% don't do any digital advertising. Artificial intelligence is all the buzz right now, and many small business owners are asking questions about what its impact will be on their future. 49% said they plan to use AI or automation tools in 2023. Of those embracing such technology, 48% said they would use it to streamline payroll and bookkeeping, while 41% said that it would help differentiate themselves from competitors. Small business owners are, by necessity, an industrious bunch. Now, thousands of small businesses have started a side hustle in the RV industry as a way to make some extra cash, according to a report from Fox News. Farms, breweries, wineries, museums, and other tourist attractions are partnering up with a company called Harvest Hosts to create a network of over 4,000 sites where RVers can park overnight. As part of the deal, the RVers are encouraged to purchase something from the businesses where they park. Harvest Hosts report that the average business earns between $12,000 and $15,000 just from this incremental source of income. You can find more information on this and other stories in the news roundup by going to the links in the show notes. Small business owners, your finances are the cornerstone of your business. You need the bookkeeping pros at SBS Accounting and Advisors to keep your AP, AR, and financial statements on track. For 16 years, the good folks at SBS have been helping owners like you make better decisions and grow their profits. So go to sbsaccountants.com today to set up a free 30-minute consultation. Use the promo code FLASH to get 20% off your setup fee. Again, that's sbsaccountants.com. Email marketing is a popular way to reach potential customers. According to email marketing platform Constant Contact, companies make an average of $36 for every dollar they spend on email marketing. That's great ROI. But there's both an art and science behind an effective email communication strategy. You can't just send emails to people asking them to buy your stuff and expect money to come pouring in. If only it were that easy. As far as content goes, a general rule of thumb is that most of the time you should give readers useful information that isn't overly salesy. Recipients don't want to be bombarded with pushy emails. That will just lead to unsubscribes. What they do want is help. So give them advice or insight or some other way to make their life better. If you're a retailer and want to include a coupon or special offer with each emailer, that's fine too. But once you've got your content down, you just blast it out to everyone on your list, right? Well, no. Not if you want maximum impact. Hopefully, you have quite a few people in your email list, or if you don't right now, you're growing your list, and you will soon. The people in your contact list aren't all the same, and by creating messaging and offers to target their particular interests or behaviors or attributes, you'll have a better chance of success. Numerous studies have shown that segmenting your email list and customizing the messages to each segment increases click-through rates. So how do you break down a list? Well, there are many ways. So here are just a few ideas to get you started. First, think about past email engagement. Maybe you want to reward that part of your audience that frequently opens your emails with a special offer or a unique invitation. Or perhaps you'd like to engage those who haven't unsubscribed but never open your emails with an enticing subject line that they just can't pass up. Another way to segment your email list is by job title or role. This one is useful for B2B companies, and if you have the information available, could be effective especially in more complex selling situations. The same goes for the industry of the email recipient. Specific content, case studies for instance, could be sent to a particular audience depending on the vertical they work in. Geography is a common way to segment email lists as well. If you're hosting an in-person event, for example, you may start by inviting people within close proximity. There are other ways to segment your audience too. It is really limited only by your business needs and your imagination. It does, of course, take additional resources to create unique content for each segment. But in most cases, you don't need to create completely new and separate content for each segment. You do, however, need to tailor the content for each segment. Don't get overwhelmed and create 10 segments right away. If you aren't currently segmenting, simply review your email list and find one easy category to start with. Then, divide your list into 2 segments and begin some email experimentation. Over time, chances are your click-through rate will increase, and then you can grow the sophistication of your segmentation strategy. Thanks for listening to Small Biz Flash. I'm your host, Adam Hewitt. If you enjoy the show, please tell someone about the podcast, and a comment on LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube would be great as well. I sure do appreciate it, and I'll see you next week.